I usually don't make videos like this, but it's hurting my soul. This LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith beef has to end. It has to end because at the end of the day, bro, now has become more than just Bronny James. And yes, LeBron went on the Pat McAfee show and flamed and put fuel to the fire even more. Stephen A. Smith didn't have to respond the way he did today. Today, I think he went overboard, and today I think made it very clear that ESPN needs to go tap Stephen A. Smith on the shoulder and said, "Hey, you're not bigger than the program. You're not bigger. Don't do this. We have a good thing going on. You're not bigger than the association. You're not bigger than LeBron James. You're not bigger than the brand of Disney. Like you're not. Like let this shit you're doing needs to stop. Let it the fuck go, bro. Let it go." And it bothers my soul because I love it. Like these are two black men who are very successful and very rich, and I love that for them. And we don't need to be doing this. It's embarrassing at this point, bro. Definitely more so on Stephen A. Smith's side because Stephen A. Smith, what are you doing? Like LeBron said, you're going this Taylor Swift tour. Like, what are you doing? You have the Stephen A. Smith show. You have two platforms in which you can express your opinion on this and then move on. And you refuse to do that. Who cares what LeBron James says on Pat McAfee's show, bruh? Who gives a fuck? Let him keep talking about. I guarantee people will look at him and be like, LeBron, shut up. Just focus on the playoffs. You have nine more games in the season left for playoffs. You have bigger things to worry about. Right now, y'all can't win a game to save your life. I know they won tonight, but like you guys can't win a game to save your life. You went from the second seed and slipped all the way down to the fifth. Focus on now being a play-in team. Focus. But no, Stephen A. Smith has to go out here talking about some why Savannah James has always been nice to me. Why would I want to make her upset? Keep that woman's name out of your mouth, bro. Don't make LeBron Will Smith you, bro. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not even saying he's saying bad things about Savannah James, but you do not have to she has nothing to do with this shit. Stop talking. Do not bring this woman up. You had no reason to do that. You really want to piss LeBron James off more? Keep talking, keep putting his wife's name in your mouth, bro. You don't need to do that. That's such a dumb thing. That's such a dumb thing. Stop. Stephen A. Smith, stop. And then talking about if LeBron would have put hands on me, I would have boxed him up. No, bro. You think you would do that. LeBron James is for people who have not seen LeBron James in person, let me paint a picture to you, bro. If you play God of War, right, you can see what Kratos looks like. Imagine that except someone who plays basketball. That's LeBron James. LeBron James just looks average-ish because, like on TV, because he's usually surrounded by other giants playing basketball. See this man in person, whether he's on the court or whether he's just in just in a non-basketball setting, he's a massive human being, bro. Stephen A. Smith. First of all, if you would have put hands on LeBron James, I promise you, whether he started or not, every single Lakers fan, every single LeBron fan in that stadium would have jumped you simultaneously. The Lakers security guards would have made your face unrecognizable. I'm just being very honest. Because you would have, that is the face of the league. That is the face of the Los Angeles Lakers. That's one of the most beloved figures in all of sports that you would have been putting hands on. Stop. Just stop. The fact that you even put that out there. LeBron didn't put it out there like, oh yeah, I was going to put hands on Stephen A. Smith. Oh yeah, I would have fought Stephen A. Smith. He didn't say none of that. You put that out there from what I remember, from what I'm seeing. You're the one who put it out in the air, that put that nasty energy in the air that, oh, LeBron would have put hands. Stop with the hypotheticals. You don't even need to go there. Because LeBron had no intention to put, if LeBron would have put hands on you, he would have Will Smithed you. He would have Will Smithed you right there. You would have been Chris Rock. He would have sat there and he would have took that. And then he would have done what you're doing now. That's what you would have done. Except knowing you would have pressed charges on him. Would have even blamed you. But I guarantee you would not have handled it like Chris Rock. Chris Rock got assaulted on like basically international television and did not do even a quarter of what you're doing right now, publicly anyway. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't make the Los Angeles Lakers ban you from going to Lakers games. Don't make the NBA ban you from going to their games and shit. Because, like, or any LeBron game. Like, don't do this, man. Let it go. You're not bigger than the association, bro. I promise you you're not. You know this. Don't try to be fake tough. Don't let them prove a point with you, bro. Because they will. You're not bigger than the program, bro. I promise you, they would rather rehire Skip Bayless and throw the money truck at him to come back if you were to get banned from NBA games. I promise you, bro. Do not test Disney. Do not test do not test ESPN. Do not test white people in which how they deal with us. Do not do it. You have $100 million plus new contract. Enjoy that shit. Keep doing your job. Keep Savannah James' name out of your mouth. Keep LeBron and keep it basketball. Keep it basketball. Because now you made it awkward, bro. Anytime you have to talk about it on air, because he is LeBron fucking James, you're going to be talking about him on air whether you like it or not. You're making it awkward. You're making it awkward for all your coworkers because they love and respect you. But at the same time, they love and respect LeBron, and they are former players. They are going to side with LeBron. They like LeBron. Like, Shannon Sharpe is one of the biggest LeBron James stans. You're making it real awkward for that brother. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know this. There's no reports. I wouldn't be surprised if part of the reason why LeBron didn't go on Shannon Sharpe's club Shay Shay is like, bro, Shannon Sharpe always, from what he publicly has done, stands 10 toes down for people who support him, who've given him employment opportunities, and so on and so forth. He would be uncomfortable with having LeBron James on his podcast and LeBron James just bad-mouthing his colleague like that. And LeBron probably didn't want to put him in that situation. I'm just going to, that's just my opinion on this. It could just be that LeBron just doesn't even give a fuck. But still, let's just say that. Like, you know what you're doing, Steve? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Stephen A. Smith, you're putting your colleagues in awkward positions. Brian Windhorst, by the way, whatever his last name is, if I mispronounced that, I apologize. But the bigger fellow, white fellow that's on ESPN, talking about, LeBron James wore 23 because of Michael Jordan. LeBron James took that Nike contract because of Michael Jordan. And LeBron James had to come out on this Pat McAfee podcast basically saying, what the fuck are you talking about? 23 inspired by Jordan? Sure. Saying I took the Nike deal over all the others because of Jordan? Bullshit. You don't know me. Stop putting that bullshit out there. I took that because they gave me a huge signing bonus. I took that because we were living in the hood. I took my mom out of the hood just off the strength of that alone. You don't fucking know me. Stop talking about that shit. Like you got some inside scoop. Like you're not him, bro. I don't talk to you. I don't know you. I don't respect you is basically what LeBron did today. Put him in the blender. And that is why it is okay to simply just say, I don't know this man enough to speak on any of his motivations. And then for Windhorst and Stephen A. Smith, all these guys to be like, LeBron loves being the face of the league. He accepted or knew or wanted to become the face of the league because he signed that massive deal with Nike. Nigga, what are you talking about? He was a child who had a rough upbringing, but a loving mother who sacrificed so much for him. He had so much God-given ability and he crafted that skill set to warrant Nike throwing one of the most ridiculous but warranted and 10 times paid off contracts, basically a lifetime contract, if not a lifetime contract, basically to this kid. He's 8. He didn't go to college, mind you. So this child, a teenager, they gave him the bread, and he's done nothing but repay them back 20 times over, and is now a billionaire. What is ESPN talk? This is what happens when you have certain people working for you, bro. And by certain people, I mean a lot of people at ESPN, bro, and NBA TNT. A lot of people who do not know what they're talking about, or who are very sensitive, or always have this ego, yeah, I'm plugged in. I'm plugged into everyone and everything. I know what's going. No, sometimes you just fucking don't, or sometimes you're just so nosy and annoying. And because you are a useful resource, being a reporter, we're going to have leaks, or we're going to feed you information just for you to shut up and so we can professionally have this relationship. But when you do certain stuff like this, and LeBron's dealt with his whole career, he's like, fuck it, I'm speaking on it now. Because now my son's in the league. I don't want him to have to go through what I went through while I was his age. I don't want him to have to do that. Now LeBron didn't help when he tweeted all that stuff, but it's like, yo, Bronny's been through, he almost died. People forget, Bronny James almost died. Fuck not being able to play basketball anymore. Bronny James almost died, bro. LeBron almost lost his son a year ago. And y'all out here thinking it's sweet. He's saying, no, bro. I'm not letting y'all do my son like that. My son has me. I didn't have someone like me. I had my mom, but I didn't have that. I am going to be that for my son. You're not going to sit up here and do me like that. You're not going to disrespect all the sacrifice, all the things I've done as a father. You're not about to speak on that on publicly. When I told you I asked to stop privately, you want to keep on doing the shit. I'm calling you out. And that's what it is. And Stephen A. Smith has every right, by the way, to complain and to whatever. But it has to stop, because it has to come with time. You already said your piece. You've been on like 3-4 other. You've been on like what? You went on like Fox News or some shit talking about this as well. Like, bro, what the fuck? Then you have these white men talking about some. Well, if I was there, I would have backed you up. Stephen A. Smith. Let me take my hat off. Let me take my glasses off real quick. Stephen A. Smith. You went on a program and let a white man talking about I would back you up to beat up LeBron James. Are you fucking serious? Do you have no shame? Do you know how fucking stupid you... I'm being very honest. As someone who really respects your grind, your hustle. Do you know how many people are looking up to you? Like, you're setting such a bad example, bro. This is not a relationship this is not a professional relationship that you should have with players that you're covering. This is not what people who are in journalism school right now, or younger people who watch you, should be fucking seeing this and thinking this is how they should be talking to people they cover. That's nasty work, brother. That's nasty work what you're doing. And it doesn't make sense. It's pride and ego, and you're hurt, and it's okay to admit it, but you haven't said it. I need you to say at this point, you feel disrespected, and your feelings are hurt that LeBron did this. Your feelings are hurt that for the rest of your life, or the rest of your professional life, LeBron James, one of the biggest athletes in all of sports, does not fuck with you. And because of that, and because of what you've been saying through your own volition, other athletes from not just the NBA but other sports is not going to fuck with you. Because of this, and it hurts you, because it hurts your career in terms of it closes off sources, especially now it's starting to impact people. I'm telling you, Brian Windhorst got destroyed, obliterated today, obliterated. I would be embarrassed. People catching strays around you, and that's when you know that you're the problem. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that he didn't go to First Take. He didn't go to he went to the Pat McAfee show. You the $100 million man. He didn't go to you. He went to Pat McAfee. Gave him one of the most rare interviews in all of sports. Not many people can say they've interviewed LeBron James on their platform like this. Not like a 10, 15 minute, like an actual full-on blast of an interview. Not many people have that who LeBron doesn't pay or own. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. You are supposed to be covering sports. That is your job. And right now, you're going out of your way to destroy connections that allows you to do this job faithfully and allows your coworkers slash colleagues to do it faithfully. And that means you're the problem. You gotta stop. Do not let this $100 million deal feed into the ego and make your product worse. Because that is how you're getting paid. Because your product is so irreplaceable. They're depending on you so much. Don't do this, bro. Let it go. You said your piece, bro. But for you to be bringing up, Savannah James, for you to be bringing up Savannah James, for you to be bringing up Bronny, not saying no positive things about Bronny, man. Bronny's been buzzing ass in the G League. Said nothing positive. Nothing positive. No good coverage. And then people were talking about, oh, LeBron is anti-black because he didn't do this interview on the Pivot or Club Shay Shay. Are you guys fucking serious, bro? He is black and he has a platform called he puts so much of his money into the black community and black media. People did not get this LeBron James interview because Pat McAfee is one of the most brilliant minds in all of this media game. He knows not to piss people off for the sake of just pissing people off on purpose. He knows better than to go on some random tirade about why his son shouldn't be in the league or why he's a bad father. Because the people at the Pivot, Ryan Clark and them, said it. It's documented. They have said this. They have publicly said that Bronny does not belong in the league. He belongs on the bench, if even there, as LeBron James' fault. That's what the Pivot said. So why the hell should he go on the Pivot? Why should he give the Pivot a single moment of his time? Because that is not criticism. Bronny has not gotten one full season under his belt for y'all to be saying all of that. I'll make a separate video about Bronny James. Because that alone that's annoying. Bronny has not done nothing to these guys. These full-grown ass men and women. Because Al Horford's wife went to take on Twitter talking about, I feel bad for all the people who lost out because the Lakers drafted Bronny in the second round as a 55th overall pick. That's disgusting, bro. That's real gross. So why LeBron owes any of these media platforms a single moment of his attention when y'all have done nothing but disparage and destroy and try to break down his son for whatever weird ass reason that y'all have is gross. And y'all aren't entitled to his time. You aren't entitled to his platform. Pat McAfee got it because he didn't go out of his way to call his son trash. He didn't go courtside like Jaylen Brown talking about his son doesn't deserve to be in the league or he's not ready to be or whatever the case may be. Because we actually let him develop, which he has been doing. And JJ seems like he's been really involved with Bronny's growth so far and his development. And has really when the opportunity is there, has given him chances to taste the NBA level. And now they've called Bronny James up from the South Bay Lakers. Bronny has probably played his last G League. He's clearly better than all the G League players. He's killing them. He's doing what NBA players should be doing in the G League. That's what he's doing. He's ready to be on the official team's roster. He's ready to be there. But no, y'all didn't want to give him time because you, for whatever reason, that y'all put the expectations on, not anyone else. Y'all did this. That Bronny James, as a 55th overall pick, should be better and should be more scrutinized and criticized than the first pick in this draft. And some of you don't even know or remember who the first pick in this draft is. So you don't even remember who that is because Brian James is fixed in your mouth. Not watching no tape, not watching a single game, and you're doing this to this young man who almost lost his life a year ago, but still got over that, got back healthy, and pursued his love for basketball, got back in basketball shape, got used to the G League level, and now made it to the official roster for the NBA. And that should be the story. But that's not the story. Instead, it's this bullshit. And a lot of these full-grown ass people need to get over themselves and admit, for whatever their reason is, they have unfairly criticized this young man who has not come out and said a single thing besides, I'm human, I hear everything, it does make me feel some type of way, all I can do is just go prove why I should belong. And it should be left at that, and not a single word should be uttered after that. Because y'all are fucking obsessed with this man and his son, here's where we're at. I don't feel sorry for y'all. I really don't. And Stephen A. Smith he's making himself out to be a clown. And I'm quite frankly sick of it.